What's up, guys? How's everybody doing? Welcome back to the channel. We're at a new place. We are at Gambits Toy Box, brand new store here in Oklahoma City. So we're gonna check things out, see what they got, and I'll tell you guys, I've seen some cool stuff already. So let's get to it. All right, guys. Had some problems with the audio, so we're gonna do a voiceover here. Starting out with the Transformers, got some nice looking vintage Transformers, Galvatron, Devastator, and then this thing right here. That thing is awesome. That's like a command center back from the 80s. I've never seen this in person, but man, it looks absolutely phenomenal. In pretty good condition. Yeah, Cliff Jumper, one of the Predacons, Galvatron, minus his gun, Superion, Ramjet. I was interested in that Ramjet. It was like 75 bucks, so no. And then a couple of the commemoratives as well. So nice Transformers. And then Mask. I know nothing about Mask, but this is really cool to see. All these vehicles with their boxes, really cool. Then we got some G.I. Joe vehicles as well, which all in pretty decent condition, but missing parts, missing guns. Next case over, got some Mo 2, Snake Mountain. He actually does have the Snake Mountain box as well, Gray Skull. And then this case, just a mishmash of stuff. I see a Chicken McNugget, Gumby. not much else that I even recognize. And then we got Thundercats. Kind of cool to see that Thunder Tank. And the Terminator Play-Doh exoskeleton, which is cool. And then got Voltron. I actually had this as a kid. I wish I had actually seen the price on that. I would be interested in that. Got all the pilots. Got a lot of the bad guys. But very cool to see Voltron. And then Turtles. There's that bad guy vehicle. I don't remember what it's called. And then Crane for 20 bucks. So that was very interesting to me. But the Mutant Militia, whatever it's called, vehicle, that thing was in pretty rough condition. So we'll see about that. Then moving over, got some Pee-wee ball darts. And then we've got the little pterodactyl from Pee-wee's Playhouse. And then one of the play sets too. So again, I've never really seen that stuff in person, but very cool. Got some Star Wars. A lot of the Star Wars had the boxes with it, and the prices were up there. Let's just say that. They were up there. But there's the Sandcrawler. TIE Interceptor, that was $800 in box. I don't know if that's the going rate or not, but yeah, expensive. Also got the Rancor, Battle of Hoth, and then the Rebel Transport with box and the Snow Speeder as well. So really cool to see those. And then some carded figures. All were in pretty good condition. Obviously, they're going to have some yellowing, but the prices were fairly decent, anywhere from $60 to about $150. A couple of carrying cases. These were the vintage ones. They're not reissues or anything like that. And then I'm going to take you to the front of the store. We're actually going to leave the store here in a second. There's their little arcade. You can play there, too, if you want to hang out. But there's the front of the store, and there's a flag. There's the box to Snake Mountain. Flags loaded up with a bunch of jets and copters from G.I. Joe. So I've seen the flag before, but I think this is the best way I've seen it displayed. It looks really, really cool. I really like what they did with this. And you'll see in a later clip, they actually have the box to the flag as well. So really cool to see that. There's Skylink's Millennium Falcon box. It's Beetlejuice, Thundercats. There's a Slimer in there. And then over to the other side, they've got the Firehouse. That Firehouse, I was talking to the guy. They're going to work on getting it complete and then try to sell it. But honestly, mine's in probably about as good a condition as that one was. Princess of Power, and then the Voltron vehicles. So that was kind of cool to see that as well. So that's front of store. Now we got some Joes. This booth was all Joes. The Terror Drone, that's cool. Again, I've seen that in person maybe once or twice. Part of the Defiant there, you guys can see in the lower right-hand corner, and then just a bunch of vehicles. This booth was not ready to have purchases go through yet. They're still working on it. But yeah, right there, like I said, part of the Defiant. Don't know if he had the rest of the Defiant, but cool to see that still. Next booth over was a lot of horror stuff. Got Freddy, Jason, some Star Wars. Kind of coolest little custom foam knives, and then a bunch of Jason busts. And then some Leatherface masks and a Frankenstein. And then these little things are cool, almost like little ornaments. Kind of cool. So yeah. Next booth over, really good art. You can see this Leonardo here. Phenomenal art. Looks really cool. These are 15 a piece. I may actually go back and get those. I like the Raph too. Jason, Freddy, there's Ash. And then you got the smaller ones, which are like postcard size. They got Donnie. So yeah, and then I love this Cobra Commander. If I was a huge G.I. Joe guy, I mean, I'd probably be after that. And then the Batman. The Batman also looks really cool as well. And then we've got some more Evil Dead, Lost Boys, and the Hulk, along with Harrison Ford, like a mishmash between Star Wars and Indy. Next booth over, not too much on this one. Had a little bit, but not a real lot. Had a couple of Marvel figures. That's Spider-Woman's a little older. A couple of DCs. A few Lord of the Rings. As you can see up there, big troll. And then, yeah, more Lord of the Rings. Just kind of odds and ends, but that was mostly a Lord of the Rings booth. Next booth, we got some Pops. A lot of Pops. And then some Power Rangers. Star Wars Black Series. Nothing really good there. Just that droid. That was $6 at GameStop. Tons of Pops. I didn't really focus on the Pops too much, obviously. Not a Pop collector, so didn't focus on those. A lot of the orbs, and there, I said it. There's the flag box. So he does have the box with a lot of these vintage pieces, which is cool. And the boxes in some are really good. Vintage Leonardo, I think that's the reissue actually. And then he wanted $70 for this Raph, which I was like, wow, very expensive. And then a few odds and ends here. Some of the old McFarlane, Freddy's, New Nightmare. Don't remember the prices on those. Then he had a couple of Leatherface as well as the Christmas or the holiday Elvira, Chucky, Yoda, Tiffany doll just hanging out, and then that animated Michael Jordan basketball thing. And then this booth, really just like pins and hats. Next booth over has got candles and water bottles. So some cool art. I think they make these on their own, but that was some cool art there on that booth. Next booth over, this one probably had the most modern. Lots of DC. There's Vampires, Batman, or Robin, Lobo, couple of harder to find Batmans, Azrael, Batman, and yeah, pretty good. Got some Marvel, got some Black Series. Nothing super great stood out at me, but nice to see some of the stuff. Some classified. Scarier than Hell mask. I don't even know what that's from. You guys tell me. Another scary mask. It's a little uneasy in here at times. Just you got eyes on you. And then yeah, Black Series. Nothing really great to speak of, but they got some old Power of the Force, Swoop Bike, Speeder Bike, tons of Pops again, and then some of the newer Filmation Masters, which these things look pretty cool. I like those. And then he had some of the Turtles of Grayskull. First time actually seeing these anywhere. I haven't found these at retail, but Man-at-Arms, these were $25 a piece. So $5 upcharge compared to what you would find at like Target. And then just a little bit more NECA, Transformers, and Exorcist, Masterverse. Awesome booth right here. This is Star Wars. Lot of Hot Toys, lot of Sideshow, and I like how he had them displayed in those acrylic cases. He's got some more up here with all the First Order troopers. Those don't go for that much, so I'll probably sell those pretty quick. And then that AT-AT, that thing's worth a lot. I think that's like $700-800. Super expensive. Rancor AT-ST. And then I was really interested in this Attack on Hoth and the Battle of Hoth, but he wanted $145 a piece for those, so no go. Although that was a pretty good deal. I did some comps on it, and I think it was about $180 a piece. And then he also had the AT-AP. I didn't inquire on that because the guy wasn't actually there. They had to call him. I waited for like 5 minutes, so I didn't have time to wait for that. But next time I go back, I might inquire about that. But a really cool booth there if you love Star Wars. And then another booth getting set up, Giant Vader. Had some D-Tolfs and a bunch of Pops, so they're still getting set up for that booth. Next booth over is kind of the same thing. A little bit of Star Wars, but mostly they're getting set up for this one as well. And then I kind of like this whole 80s vibe they got with this booth. TV, posters. This one was all comic books. Nothing super special there. And then glow-in-the-dark, light-up, blacklight type items in this one. And then as we come around the corner here, he's got a lot of the t-shirts. You can get Gambits Toy Box t-shirt there, so cool. Really nice owner, by the way. I talked to him for a little bit. He was super cool. Wanted to, didn't mind me filming at all. Really cool guy, so was happy about that. Got some nice art here as well, Chucky. And then coming around the corner here, I saw this. This thing is really cool. Looks like a handmade shredder mask. So I don't know if that was for sale. Next time I go in, I might check it out. But it was done pretty well. Looked really good. I was very impressed with that helmet. So that'd be an awesome piece to have. I really like that. Then pretty much the last booth here, got Soundwave helmet. There's a Shockwave in box. It's got a box of Jetfire, but I didn't see Jetfire. So I don't know where Jetfire went. But yeah, there you go with that. And then some video game consoles. There's a Spider-Man playset in there that I found kind of interesting. Knight Rider Impossible stunt set. I think that's like a Tyco slot car kind of thing. And then gaming consoles. And yeah, that's about it, guys. So there you go. A really cool store. So I hope you guys enjoyed the tour. All right, guys, back in the car. Cool little place. Brand new, just opened up about a week ago. So I talked to the owner, Gambit. He's a cool guy. More vendors are coming. And I guess he was telling me within a year they're going to put a vintage arcade in the basement. So super cool. Unfortunately, I ran into the same problem I had in the last video with the toy show, where you find some stuff, but it's just not in the best condition. However, I did find something that I've been looking for. It's not the best condition, but for the price, I mean, I couldn't go wrong. Crane Android body. I'm going to actually take the crane I got, put it in here. But this was 20 bucks. 20 bucks. He's usually much more than that. Paint's not perfect. He's a toy. He looks like he's been played with. But it's just cool to have it. I mean, it's just cool to have the vintage Android body that I never had. Yeah, it's a little rough condition, but for 20 bucks, I mean, if I find another one that I like, I'll upgrade, you know, but for 20 bucks, just have it on the shelf, I'm down with that. A lot of cool vintage Star Wars, some vintage Turtles, pretty rough shape. That mutant module, I was looking at that more. I mean, he was trying to convince me to get it, but no. I mean, he even went down to 40. It's missing one of the thrusters. It's missing a couple things. So wasn't ready to pull the trigger on that. But if you guys are in OKC, definitely check out Gambits Toy Box. Brand new. And man, pretty solid. So happy about it. Got one thing. $20. Can't beat that. So there you go. Hope you enjoyed the video. We were supposed to do the autograph one, but honestly, I'm not quite ready to do it. I'm still doing research on that, so that'll come next week. Saturday's video will be another toy hunt. We're gonna go back to retail, see what's going on there. I know a lot of people are finding stuff at Ross and Target again, so that's probably what we'll do. So there you go, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. I will see you guys on the next one, and have a good one. Later.